Like Sir said, I was actually a very quiet guy. So maybe, my silence might be the answer. I'm just joking. So actually, I was not what people see of me when I joined Avenues. If you ask my friends in college and my time of studies, they say, I'm the first guy, my teachers or my peers would look at when there's a debate competition, when there's, someone who's to be there to man the stage, or I feel a bit, egotistical to say this, perhaps, but, at my time, I was also Mr. MLCO in 2013. I was Mr. Laitflang Presbyterian School, that was in 2009. But then that died down when, I started working. So it happened because, it was always the environment around me. I had potential. I know I had potential, but I lacked the courage. I always lacked the courage to, to believe in myself. And through my years of experience, from organization to organization, it's like, being hammered down. Every time I had an opinion, I started with, the hospital structure. Then I started with community and rural development, starting with self-help groups, and then moving into community common service centers. If you had a voice, working in other organizations, that's your voice, you keep it to yourself. That's the environment I was brought up in. And it was always about numbers. Sad to see that it was, even if you had an opinion to improve, nobody will listen to you because they had a strict path for you to follow. And I believe I see a few of you who were in the same type of work nodding your heads because that's true, right? Alex, that's true, right? Yeah. But then that died down again when I got to Avenues. So when I first got to Avenues, I thought I was appointed to be Bharat's assistant. So it says, but, and and to also answer his questions, he has a hard time seeing a person who has two objectives that leads his life. I have two objectives that leads my life. So one is always family, like Bharat said, but one for me is always, striving towards personal excellence. And Avenues was the platform that, built my courage. I was never in the academics department, but I was allowed by Ma'am Jas, thankfully, Ma'am Daffy, who calls herself my sister. I had that kind of environment where I'm allowed to grow. These guys are taking my suggestions. So if any of, since you're already here, but if anyone outside wants to know how they can grow in life, come to Avenues. So that's my answer.